we're just, we're trying to tell y'all. So that house down there, actually, it's childhood home, man. And we're trying to tell y'all. The Underground Railroads. There's a worker here. She worked here 14 years, but she don't know nothing about the slave tunnels under this city used to free the slaves. They taught us that in school. But statue, which I don't know if you can see it, but people gotta see, bro. But this right here goes back to these are it's I mean, look, gold gods of silver, gold, and stone. Spoke of, I mean, just like Romans 1. That's why a lot of them, they don't understand. But I seen something online. They was trying to teach about the Potawatomi Indians. Right down this road down over here, you got the Ten Commandments on that side, and then on this road is the Potawatomi. So, it's a fearful. Romans 10 and 31. It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living God. So today's my birthday, curse day, like Job, curse the day I was born. Let the day be darkness. 144. But I want to share some scriptures. Ecclesiastes 7 verse 1. But we're going to speak in a season of this moment, because that headwear, the Godhead, you know what I mean? I got a mark in my forehead, man, just like Harry Potter. I overcame suicide, not by my power, but only by him that called me out of darkness into this marvelous light. Romans 1 and 20, for the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clear to see and being understood by the things that are made, even as eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. You gotta understand what Acts 17 was all talking about. Let's go to Acts 17 and 29. They changed they changed Acts 17 and 27 is so heavy because Matthew's 24 and 27. There's a light shining from the east onto the west. When it gets dark out, you know what I mean? This is it. Broke my neck and my spine, And it's part of Luke 15 and 20. 92 miracle. Going down there, they got some tracks. It's like the Little Rascals. But let me stay in topic. Acts 17, 27 talks about like people could find Messiah be out here in these last days, But the Godhead, man. Verse 29, for as much then as we are the offspring of God, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, we ought not to think that the Godhead is like unto gold or silver or stone graven by art and man's device. And that's what, all these, special exhibits and, they charge, $12 a head every time they come in here. And we just understand that Isaiah 13, man, Isaiah 13 and 12 about to come to pass, man. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of worship. So understand Romans 8 and 29. People don't understand Mark 4 and 29, the Messiah. There was no record of his birth proving, and I got proof, you got it in a book, Romans 8 and 29. Remember, he's a first fruit, He wasn't born in the middle of winter, Romans 8 and 29. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. So this picture right here, I mean, people gotta understand what this is really talking about. You know, we're putting our lives on the line. You know, and I was kidnapped. You know, so remember what Romans, Hebrews 1:1 is. He hath in these last days talked to us by his Son. Romans 15:20. We're not saying the same name as these churches, you know. Yahweh, that's the Father, and Yahweh Shai, that's the Heavenly Son's name. And, you know, the Godhead goes into, you know, these things are being, you know, it's a new discovery, and we're being outcasted like, you know, we're the dummy, you know. So, at the end of the day, you know, people trying to seduce and set us up. I mean, people don't see, you know, people gonna see what it's all about, you know. For that headwear, you know, that mark in the mark in the forehead, that's no game, you know. Ezekiel 9:4. But yeah, Colossians. I want to bring up Colossians 2:9 real quick. I don't know how much time we got. For in him dwelleth all the fullness of the Godhead bodily. And you know, what's going on, you know? What's going on right now? Colossians 2:8, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach Yahushua. It says Christ, but you know, through etymology, the elders teach us that Christ means anointed. So, yeah, mosquitoes out here, you know, they love our blood. They love the chosen, I'll tell you what. That's what I tell you. But yeah, Luke 2. People don't understand that light, man. Luke 2:32, a light to lighten the Gentiles and the glory of thy people Israel. You know, a sign that should be spoken against, you know. Verse 34, you know, it's super heavy. You know, a lot of people, hey, remember what Luke 8:18 is talking. Luke 18 verse 8. I think that's the verse. Yeah. Luke 18 verse 8. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? And you know, Matthew 24:27. You know, as a light. You know, that's what this picture is right here. This light. Matthew 24:27. For as the lighting cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. You know, so. Yo. Yeah, we out here because we refuse to sell our soul. You know what I mean? We found out we got famous relatives and stuff. Yeah. Britney Spears. Went to school.